Hey guys, what's up, it's Jaxxy, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a 2-high flower farm for your Minecraft world. This flower farm design is completely flush with the floor. As you can see here, it doesn't take up too much space above ground at all. You just need a bit of space to just have the chests and stuff showing. So we've got 2 chests on either side. We have bone meal and we have our seeds. And that's on both sides, and then in the middle we have our flower chest. The seeds chest are for anything that can be composted, and the bone meal is for the bone meal to actually power this flower farm. And to turn it on, we just flick this lever, turn it off, we flick it again. This farm gets you loads and loads of 2-high flowers, but if you want a 1-high flower farm tutorial, check out the one in the description down below. And if you want a tutorial on how to build this house behind me here, check out Wild's tutorial on this channel here. Link for that will also be in the description down below. But let's go and have a look at the redstoning behind this farm and see how it works. So here is the redstoning behind the build. It is pretty simple. We're going to hop into this flower chamber here and have a look. So we've got these dispensers here, observers, and then some redstone. What happens is that these dispensers dispense bone meal, observer detects change, powers redstone. Redstone powers the dispenser, observer detects a change, powers redstone, and we get into this loop. You can clearly see that loop here. But when we lock the redstone state into permanently powered on, that completely breaks the loop. So that's what this lever is here for. Then we've got our simple setup of hoppers just going into the dispenser with our composting setup and just our straight bone meal. This is getting all collected by a minecart and rail, well 3 of them actually. If we place 3 minecarts onto a 2x2 rail loop like this, we get an infinite circle. Then it's going into a dropper tower, which is a simple comparator where the comparator detects the that there's an item in there, then sends signals up this using observers, so our items get put into this large chest. So those are the redstone mechanics behind it, but here are the materials you'll need to build it for yourself. So grab all those and we can get into the video. Start by digging an 8x8 hole that is 7 deep like this. Then come to the middle on the backside and place 4 blocks across. Then create a 4x4 ring like this. Go directly below that ring, leaving a 1 block gap, and place 4 blocks across and 2 blocks in the middle. Now place 2 blocks. These are temporary blocks, so we're going to destroy those, and then repeat the same shape. Break those temporary blocks. So this is what it should look like. The front should be this side here. Place your grass or your dirt in the center here. Grass does look nicer, but you can use dirt. Then we're going to place a row of temporary blocks on either of these sides. Place dispensers facing inwards like this. Then we are going to go ahead and plant our flowers here. You can plant these flowers in any variation you want. You can plant all roses, all lilacs, etc, etc, but I'm going to do one of each of the 2-high flowers. Then place an observer on top of each of these dispensers so the red dot is facing upwards, like that. Now this step is optional. I suggest placing a glass block in the corner here. This just saves yourself if you do have any bugs in your world. You don't have to place a glass block there, but it does sort of protect yourself. So for the sake of 1 glass block, place it there. It's on the left corner, like that. Now place redstone on both of these observers, like this, both of the sets of the observers. Then bring it across 1 on the left side on the glass, and then 2 like this. Make sure you have no redstone going across the back, because if you do, it will break the farm. You can place blocks there if you want, but you don't have to. Now place a block here, break this block here, and place your lever on that block. Now, if you flick this lever on and then off, you'll get your infinite clock. Go ahead and remove these temporary blocks, just like that. On each dispenser, place 2 hoppers going back on both sides. 1, 2, 1, 2. Then closest to the observer, place 2 hoppers going up on each dispenser, like that. This is what it should look like. Place chests here and here to form a double chest on top of these hoppers. Then place a composter on these hoppers here, hopper, and then chest. So, composter, hopper, chest. This is what it should look like. Go ahead and label these chests now. The first chest here and here, closest to the center, are going to be your bone meal chests. Then the furthest ones here and here are the chests you put your seeds in to be composted. So label those with seeds. Walk 3 blocks in, aligned with the lever here at the front. So 1, 2, 3. Then build up 6 droppers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you should be aligned with your lever, and there should be a 1 block gap between you and the lever. Also, you should be 1 block below the ground level. Then place a hopper chain coming back out of those droppers to below this grass area here, and then create a 2 by 2 hopper platform. Place rails on top of these hoppers by sneaking, just like that. So sneaking and placing them, and then place 3 hoppers on those rails. They should start to spin straight away if you've done it correctly. Now place a comparator coming out of this dropper, going into a block, repeater coming out of that block, going to the left here, redstone wrapping around, redstone, then repeater. This is what it should look like. So from this side, it's going to the left, and from the front side, it's going to the right. Place an observer on this repeater, redstone, observer, redstone. Make sure you hold shift when you're placing it on the redstone, and don't turn the redstone into a dot by right clicking it like that. If you have accidentally turned it into a dot, make sure to change it back by right clicking it. Now place the chest on top of that dropper like this. Once you've got that, you can fill this up. I do suggest lighting up down there like I have with the torches. You don't have to though, but it does make it a lot easier if you do need to go down there for whatever reason. Grab some glass or whatever block you want to cover this with. You can just cover it with normal blocks like that, or you can grab glass and make it look fancy and pretty cute. Now you can flick this lever. Once you filled it up with bone meal, and your farm will start working. Just to reiterate, the first chest here is for bone meal on both sides. Then the second chest, if you have them and need to compost, is seeds. Now I can turn this on and the farm will start working. You can see all flowers are successfully going. Now if all flowers aren't firing off and you aren't getting all of your flowers, make sure you haven't got redstone on this block here, and that you only have redstone going over the observers here, and then on the glass block there and here. But you can see if I turn that now off, I'm getting my flowers in my large chest. So on that note, that's going to be the end of this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like, comment, and remember to subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys later. And remember, stay carbonated.